The bank said I owed $623,000 on a mortgage I never signed. Turns out, my sister used my name to buy her dream house. At dinner, I slid the police report. I'm a 28-year-old high school teacher making $47K a year in Phoenix. I live in a 600 square foot studio with a window AC unit that sounds like a lawnmower. I'm not poor, but I'm not buying houses in Scottsdale either. The call came on a Tuesday during my lunch period. A collections agent asking about 3 missed mortgage payments totaling $18,000. I laughed. I told her she had the wrong person. She read back my social security number, my date of birth, my mother's maiden name. All correct. That weekend, I tried to refinance my apartment lease into something bigger. The property manager ran my credit and her face changed. There's been some kind of mistake, she said, sliding the report across her desk. My credit score had dropped from 740 to 498. There was a $623,000 mortgage, 2 maxed out credit cards with $40,000 in charges, and a home equity line of credit for another $75,000. Total damage, over $700,000 in my name. I sat in my car in the parking lot for 45 minutes, just staring at the paper. My hands were shaking so hard I couldn't hold my phone steady. The address on the mortgage, 4782 East Highland Drive, Scottsdale. My older sister Rachel's new house. The one she'd been posting on Instagram for the last 4 months with captions like, "Dreams do come true," and "Hard work pays off." She'd hosted Thanksgiving there. I'd brought the cranberry sauce. I called the mortgage company. They sent me digital copies of everything. Loan applications, income verification, tax returns, all with my name. The stated income was $185,000 a year. I make less than a quarter of that. But here's what made my blood run cold. The signatures were good. Really good. Not perfect, but close enough that a loan officer wouldn't question them. Rachel had practiced. Then I remembered. 6 months ago, Rachel asked to borrow my driver's license to verify something with her insurance company. I handed it over without thinking. A few weeks later, she needed my social security number to add me as an emergency contact at her dentist. I gave it to her over text. I'd handed her everything she needed. I started digging. I found out Rachel and her husband Kyle had been rejected for a mortgage twice in the past year. His credit was trashed from a failed business, and hers wasn't much better. But they wanted that house, the one with the pool and the mountain views and the chef's kitchen. So they used me. I went to a lawyer first. He told me the fastest way to fix this was to file a police report and dispute everything with the credit bureaus. It'll take time, he said, but you'll win. The question is whether you're willing to send your sister to jail. I filed the report that Wednesday. The detective was a woman in her 50s who'd seen this before. Family fraud is the hardest kind, she said. Most people don't press charges. They try to work it out privately, and then they're stuck with debt anyway. I told her I wanted to press charges. Sunday dinner came. My parents host every week. It's this wholesome tradition where we all pretend to be a functional family. My mom made pot roast. My dad poured wine. Rachel showed up in a new dress, talking about the outdoor furniture she and Kyle just bought for their patio. "It's from Restoration Hardware," she said, laughing. Totally worth a splurge. I didn't eat. I just watched her. Watched her smile and joke and lie with her whole face. My mom asked if I was feeling okay. I said I was fine. We got to dessert. My mom's famous peach cobbler. Everyone was relaxed, full, happy. That's when I reached into my bag. I pulled out the police report, still in its manila folder, and set it on the table next to Rachel's plate. "Read it," I said. Rachel's fork clattered onto her plate. Kyle's face went pale. My dad leaned forward, confused. My mom grabbed my wrist. "Naomi, what is this?" "It's a police report," I said, "for identity theft and mortgage fraud. Rachel used my name to buy her house. She forged my signature, stole my credit, and racked up over $700,000 in debt that I'm legally responsible for." Rachel's mouth opened, but no sound came out. Kyle pushed his chair back like he wanted to run. My mom started crying. "We can fix this privately. You don't need to involve the police. She's your sister." I looked at Rachel, who was staring at the report like it might disappear if she didn't blink. "You bought your dream house," I said. "Now I'm buying mine back." I stood up, grabbed my bag, and walked out. 2 weeks later, the charges were filed. Rachel's house went into foreclosure. My credit is still a mess, but I'm working with the bureaus to prove fraud. And my family, they don't talk to me anymore. My mom calls me cruel. My dad says I destroyed everything, but I sleep fine at night because I'm not the one who stole someone's future to pay for a pool.